Hi, this is Rose Romero, and I am interviewing for the Revenue Management Denials Analyst, Patient Financial Services at Florida Hospital.
Hi, Rose. Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.
Let's start off with tell me a little bit about yourself.
I am currently in a role of Patient Financial Services right now. I'm the director, and in that role, I am in charge of the revenue cycle management. So I am in charge of the bill from the time the patient presents all the way through to getting it paid. So I'm very familiar with denials and how to improve processes around getting claims paid when they aren't paying. So I think a lot of data analysis, a lot of data collection, that's all part of my role currently, and I would be able to assist in making those processes yours.
Okay. What actually motivates you?
What motivates me is learning. All the time I'm learning. In healthcare, you're constantly learning. It changes day to day, hour to hour on some instances, and so through being able to learn and read about what's going on and to be able to reverberate that out to another person or department, and so that everybody's on the same page and that they're interpreting it the same way, I think everybody learns from that. And so if you can be constantly learning, then you're constantly teaching. And to teach somebody is to learn more because you're getting their perspective on something that you may not have thought of in that same manner. And it helps us both. That motivates me every day to keep learning.
Okay. Since now that you know about our company, the Florida Hospital, as one,
Yes.
how can you contribute to the company?
I can contribute by making changes or leaving things status quo if that's what pays the bills. I can see that your revenue currently is doing pretty well, and you've made decent profits in the last couple of years. However, it never hurts to make more profit and to make things more streamlined. And I'm a very process-oriented person. I believe that everything has a process and it should be looked at. It can be looked at a high level, but with data and numbers, that's what we're always doing, is crunching numbers, but it can also be done with looking at different departments and how do they contribute to that. Processes are what we do. Workflows are what we do every day. And if we can make them efficient so that everybody's doing them in a similar manner, then it works well, and that decreases the ability to have denials.
Okay.
And it's proven through things that we've accomplished with my current role.
Okay. So, give me one perfect reason why I should hire you for this position.
I think my skill set is different than others. Not everybody has what I call a big picture or an umbrella approach, and I always do this, but it's kind of corny, but my umbrella picture is mine. I always explain my umbrella that it's like the world of, it takes a village to raise a child. I think it takes an umbrella to understand all of everything in a healthcare, a hospital, a practice, whatever you're working in. You have to know what the front desk person is doing, the nurse is doing, the doctor, not just the accounts receivables and the accounts payables. You have to know how they contribute to the bottom line because they may be a part of the problem or a part of the new process. And how does that fit into accounts receivables? Because nobody wants to see patients all day long and do all their work and then at the end of the day not get paid. Everybody is in this for a career as well, and so you don't want to go to medical school and not at the end of your day be able to make a paycheck.
Okay. So you speak of constantly about process.
Yes.
So with your process,
Yes.
what if you have a department that doesn't want to make that change in that process, to add that process to their workflow?
It's natural, and most people don't want to change. Um, if you've ever read the book Who Moved My Cheese, it's a good book because it talks about how your cheese is always moving, and you have to constantly change with your cheese. Sometimes change scares people, but as long as you work together, give them an opportunity to maybe give them a time frame. Let's look at a process. Let's work through a process. You give me why I shouldn't do it, and I'll give you why you should. And let's put a timetable on it. Let's give it a 6-month window or something for it to work or fail, and then let's come back and revisit it. But give an opportunity for them to express why it shouldn't be changed.
Okay. Last question on our little list that we have to ask. What frustrates you?
I would say the politics of healthcare frustrates me the most. Sometimes it takes meeting after meeting after meeting to get things done. I also understand, though, being in management, that it's important to have meetings because meetings pull in all the different departments that need to have a voice in the issue. But it's sometimes slow and tedious. So the politics can hinder the process sometimes when something needs to move through the chain of command quickly.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you for your time for today, and we'll let you know in a couple of days.
I appreciate it.
Thank
you
you.
very much.